I'm going to dedicate my ducks. That's Doc Davis on the corn. Kneel down by the side of your mother, my boy. You have only a moment, I know. Stay till I give you this parting goodbye. It's all I have to bestow. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right. Wherever your footsteps may roam, forsake not the way of salvation, my boy, that you learned from your mother at home. Where you go now to seek your employment, my boy, by the world you have yet to be tried. In the temptations and trials you meet, may your heart to the Savior confide. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right. Wherever your footsteps may roam, forsake not the way of salvation, my boy, that you learned from your mother at home. Well, I gave you to God in your cradle, my boy, and I've taught you the best that I knew. And as long as His mercy permits me to live, I will never stop praying for you. You will find in your satchel a Bible, my boy. It's the book of all others the best. It will help you to live and prepare you to die. It'll lead you to the gates of the blessed. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right. Wherever your footsteps may roam, forsake not the way of salvation, my boy, that you learned from your mother at home. That you learned from your mother at home. Sing along with it. I just realized the problem with this. I used to have a sweetheart, but now I've got none. Since she's gone and left me, I care not for one. Since she's gone and left me, contented I'll be. For she loved another one better than me. Green grow the lilacs, all sparkling with dew. I'm lonely, my darling, since a parting with you. And by the next meeting I hope to prove true, and change the green lilacs to the red, white, and blue. I passed my love's window both early and late. look that she gave me, it made my heart ache. The look that she gave me was harmful to see, for she loved another one better than me. Green grow the lilacs, all the sparkling with dew. I'm lonely, my darling, since I parted with you. And by the next meeting, I hope to prove true and change the green lilacs to red, white, and I wrote my love a letter in red rosy lines. She sent me an answer twisted in twine. She said, write your love letters and I will write mine. Write to your sweetheart and I'll write to mine. Green grow the lilacs, all the sparkling with dew. I'm lonely, my darling, since I parted with you. And by the next meeting, I hope to prove true. Change the green lilacs to the red, white, and blue. And change the green lilacs to the red, white, and blue. Soon we'll come to the end of life's journey, and perhaps we'll never meet anymore, till we gather in heaven's bright city, far away on that beautiful shore. If we never meet again this side of heaven, as we struggle through this world and its strife, there's another meeting place somewhere in heaven, by the side of the river of life, where the charming roses bloom forever, and where separations come no more. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I will meet you on that beautiful shore. Oh, so often we're parted with sorrow, and benedictions often quicken our pain. But there'll be no sorrow in heaven. God be with you till we meet again. If we never meet again this side of heaven, as we struggle through this world and its strife, there's another meeting place somewhere in heaven, by the side of the river of life, where the charming roses bloom forever, and where separations come no more. There's another meeting place somewhere in heaven, by clouds ever darken the sky, and they say we'll be happy in heaven, in the wonderful sweet by and by. If we never meet again this side of heaven, as we struggle through this world and its strife, there's another meeting place somewhere in heaven by the side of the river of life, where the charming roses bloom forever, for separations come no more. There's another meeting place somewhere in heaven. I will lead you on that beautiful shore. I will lead you on that beautiful shore.
Hello. Allergies have struck. Welcome now. Okay. Detour.
You ever see paint socks before?
Oh, look at these.
Seven Spanish angels, T&D. There we go. Did you want to start it off or okay? Okay. You ready, Doc? You're Willie. He looked down into her brown eyes and said, "Say a prayer for me." She threw her arms around him, whispered, "God will keep us free." They could hear the riders coming. They say, "This is my last ride. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive." There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the drum that lay smoking in his hand. She said, "Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man." And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. Then the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, and thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Woo! Yes!
Hopefully the allergy will be gone. Next.
That was a good one, Kris.
Thank you, Darrell.
We're gonna have Chantal come up and do hers.
Next, but I'm not sure what she does. I think she's CDing. Then we get the back row.
Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you.
My daddy's on the chapel, down the boulevard we can roll. No one will know. Come on, yeah. There's a trash can, pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots on patrol, and it's on, yeah. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, and we'll go. If you're ready, like I'm ready, 'cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something else to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. I will get a ring, let the choir bells sing like ooh. So what you wanna do? Let's just run, yeah. If we wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No, I won't blame you. It was fun, yeah. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, and we'll go. If you're ready, like I'm ready, 'cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Oh, it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Yes.
I asked Ken the other day, if back in our days, in the younger days, if he drank tequila. And of course we all did, back then in the military for sure. But anyway, my first wife, she was very jealous of my dog. And I couldn't understand why. Okay? So she went in the kitchen and cooked something up, and my pup jumped up in my lap and looked at me and said, "You know, I can have all your babies at one time." And I went, what? You know, my wife come back in, the dog started jumping down and said, "Don't say nothing." I said, "We got something going on." "No, we don't have nothing going on." At that point, I decided I need to quit drinking tequila. All right. Write one of Willie's songs. 3/4 time, key to C. Can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold, lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. I assure you, I'll do you no wrong. Don't know why the one I love left me lonely and cold and weak. And I need someone's arm to hold me till I'm strong enough to get back on my feet. And I sleep in your arms tonight, lady. It's so cold lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. I assure you, I'll do you no wrong. There goes the bell. I haven't smiled since she left me, 'cause a smile somehow seems out of place. And I just need 2 lips to kiss me, that I can smile again and show no face. And I sleep in your arms tonight, lady. It's so cold lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. I assure you, I'll do you no wrong, and I assure you, I'll do you no wrong. Thank you.
Yes. Our next performers have graced this stage a number of times. They call themselves the Franklin County Troubadours, and I believe tonight they're going to be assisted by several people that, some of whom who have appeared with them before, some of whom have appeared alone on this stage. Looks like Jeff Hightower is here as lead guitarist, and maybe Doc and Kris are going to be helping out. So Franklin County Troubadours, led by Ken Eaton and Donna Pitts.
Well, thank you, Joe Dan. Certainly a pleasure. We're excited about being back here. We was here sometime last year. And, you know, the crowd was off a little bit. It was real hot or something, and I said, Joe Dan, didn't you tell people that I was going to be here? He said, no, but I'm sure going to find out who did. Anyway, we appreciate you being here. We're going to do a couple of, maybe 3 songs for you tonight. We hope you enjoy it. We'll have a good time doing it, I know. You see how efficient my help is? I've raised your pay a little bit since the last time we were here. Let's see, I need to stand here. I hate to follow Doc Davis, you know. Sometimes that's the way it's called. You have to do it. I'm going to have to sit down. I can't stand here that long, you know. When you get as old as me, now Joe Dan ain't hardly as old. When you get as old as me, you have to sit down.
Here comes your chair.
All right. I'll take that one. Somebody fix that big part. You know, we're going to pick on Aaron Young tonight. Aaron Young, he died tragically in 1996 at his home in Nashville, Tennessee, but he left us some great music. If I remember right, he had about 5 #1 hits and about 38, 40. He got in the top 10. So we picked one tonight, the top 10. He made the top 10 in 1959, I think. It was about his girlfriend. He had a little trouble with his girlfriend, you know. She's was kind of cheating on him a little bit, but she had a little bit of class. When her boyfriend would come in, she'd reach up and turn fair and young and pitch her face to the wall. He got to thinking about that. He said, that's a good title for a song. We're going to sing it for you tonight. Face to the wall.
Okay. Everybody sit down.
I don't have no music. Donna, I don't have no music. That's right there. Mike mentioned that I got a brand new guitar here. Second hand, nobody ever played it with me. The guy that got it brand new decided that he couldn't use it, and he gave it to me. An ovation guitar, I was told, is real similar to the one that a great guitar player, D-Line, Arkansas, used to play. You know, so they told me if I played it 3 hours a day, every day for 50 years, I might be nearly as good as Glenn County. Face to the wall, look at the world. Take it away over there, Eaton. Was I farther from your conscience, standing face to the wall? I suspected there was something that you weren't telling me. And last night I learned the reason for it all. I was looking through your window, saw you kissing someone else. You reached up and turned my picture face to the wall. Face to the wall, so you wouldn't have to see anything at all to make you think of me. Did the cheapness of the moment make you feel ashamed and small? Was I farther from your conscience, standing face to the wall? Face to the wall, so you wouldn't have to see anything at all to make you think of me. Did the cheapness of the moment make you feel ashamed and small? Was I farther from your conscience, standing face to the wall? Alone out in the darkness were the eyes that worshiped you. As you cheated me, I saw my idol fall. With your arms around another and his lips where mine should be, then I saw you turn my picture slowly face to the wall. Face to the wall, so you wouldn't have to see anything at all to make you think of me. Did the cheapness of the moment make you feel ashamed and small? Was I farther from your conscience, standing face to the wall? Was I farther from your conscience, standing face to the wall? All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Donna's found her a new song she's never sung before. It's one of the great. Who was it? Long time you want to who's the other guy? Loretta Lynn. She recorded this thing, and Loretta Lynn had so many #1 hits. #1 albums. She picked out one tonight called Before I'm Over You. We're going to do it in the key of G. And might add that we got a call Monday morning that Donna's brother had passed away, so we'll be going down to Hutto this week to that funeral. So it seemed like a bad time for brothers, but anyway, that's what happened. You gonna play? You just gonna sing?
Just gonna sing.
We'll do a little turnout first out, Doc, and we'll turn into it.
Okay.
I just can't get it through my head. You have another minute day. Can't make myself believe we're really through. I'm walking up and down the hall, talking to a silent wall. Find mine before I'm over you. I think I've almost lost my mind. I think about you all the time. I'm going crazy, yes I know. And I don't have far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep loving you the same. My mind crying over you.
Yes.
I don't think she was talking about me.
Jeff bailed me out.
She's not gonna lose her mind when she gets over me, I'm sure of that. Anyway, we wanna wind up tonight and do a gospel song. We picked out one here. Did a little research on it. It's 139 years old this year. Words and the music was written by Will Thompson, I believe it was. He wrote the song, and I don't have a copy of it. Somebody give me a copy of it. But anyway, it's been a great song for a long time. The great motion picture people in Hollywood, Metro-Goldwyn Mayer, they selected this song to be the soundtrack and the theme song for a movie called A Trip to Bountiful. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. I got a copy of it. Anyway, Geraldine Page starred in the movie, and she won an Oscar for her performance in the movie. The name of the song is Softly and Tenderly. 139 years old. That's older than me and Joe Dan put together. In the key of D, folks. Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling. Calling for you and for me. See on the portal, he's watching and waiting. have a good time and listen to good music. So thank you so much. We're excited about it. Look forward to coming back again sometime. The Franklin County Troubadours. Plus a few.
Thank you, Franklin County Troubadours. That was a wonderful set. I've actually been asked by some who might want to make some contributions for the use of this facility. If anybody feels moved to do that, just over there by the water, by where we got those bottles of water for you to pick up. If you want to make any contribution ever to the Tinney Chapel Fund, just drop it over there. We've had a few people ask about that, and that would be the best way, we think, to take care of that sort of thing. You know, this next performer is somebody that I first met at the Acoustic Bluegrass Jam at Quitman, and he lives in the Quitman area. That event takes place in the Quitman Library, as you know, and some of you have performed there or been there. And Gordon Schulz, I noticed the first time I saw him there several years ago, he was blowing a harmonica, and his cheeks would blow up like a rabbit when he would put the high notes in that. And he'd always have a guitar in his hands when he was blowing the harmonica. And I was just really taken with his ability to handle two things at once, and really well. And so we've had him here a few times. He's what I call a sweet singer of hymn songs. He knows a lot of hymns. He knows a lot of folk songs, country songs. He's just a very accomplished musician who knows all kinds of music and singing. He excels when he's singing hymns, but he's going to sing some really unusual songs for us tonight. Among them will be a hymn that I first heard him sing for the first time. I don't think I'd ever heard anybody else ever sing it. It's called The Old Man, and it'll be one of those that he sings. But unless he's changed his plans, he's also planning to do a song that Townes Van Zandt wrote called Pancho and Lefty, which became much more famous, I think, after Townes Van Zandt had passed away, and Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard, I think, did a great version of Pancho and Lefty. Those are just two of them that I'm pretty sure he's still planning to do, and I think he's got one kind of a surprise for us that we won't mention what it is. But Gordon Schulz is a highly accomplished musician and singer, and we're happy to have him here anytime. And Gordon Schulz.
Well, I'm trying something different with my sound system here. I'll see how. I've got one gospel and a couple other songs, but I've had this upper respiratory stuff, so I'm going to do the gospel song first. And if I don't get too good and my voice starts cracking up, I'll just have to do an instrumental for you. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education. Two of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign. 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. faith and love growing things in his young son's heart. That teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, done her best to give them all a better start. That preacher whispered, can't you see the promised land? As he laid that bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's a story that our preacher told last Sunday. As he held that bloodstained Bible up for all of us to see, he said, bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher. Gave that Bible to my mama, who read it to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Randy Travis done that quite a few years ago. This song here, I'm hoping I can get through with it. I've practiced it a bunch of times, but it's Mr. Bojangles. But I don't know how many of you know who wrote that song. Anybody know? Mr. Bojangles, who wrote it? Nobody knows. Huh?
Bill Robinson.
Jerry Jeff Walker. Yeah. Anyway, I went to school with Jerry Jeff Walker's wife, Susan. They were back in the little town of Lockett, a little Class B school, other side of Vernon, Texas. And boy, she was just a knockout as far as looks go. I don't know what she looks like now, but I guess Jerry Jeff picked her up, you know. I think there's a story behind Mr. Bojangles, but I don't recall what it actually was. Being as I don't know, I ain't gonna try to make something up for it. Make sure I got this on right. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants. Did the old soft shoe jump so high? Yes, it jumped so high. And he loudly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age. As he spoke right out, let go of the light. Yes, let go of the light. Slapped his leg a step. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, he said his name, Bojangles, and he danced and left across the sun. Grabbed his pants, I bet understands. Oh, he jumped so high. And he clicked his heels. Let go, love. Yes, he let go, love. Shook back slow around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Dance for those at Mr. Schulz and County Fair. Throughout the song, spoke with tears of 15 years, how his dog in him traveled about. Dog of the night, yes, he up and died. After 30 years, he still grieves. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. Said I dance at every chance and honky tonk for drinks until most of the times I spend behind these county bars, 'cause the drinks are big. Shook his head, yes, he shook his head. Heard someone ask him, please, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles.
Yes.
Well, it seems to be holding up pretty good so far.
Yes.
We had a deal over at the Autumn Winds there in Winsboro, and I got through 2 songs, and that was the end of my voice. Y'all sing over it sometime, don't you? Autumn Winds? I think we did.
Autumn Winds first.
I've never done this. I've been meaning to do it at the jam, but there's a lot of songs I do, but I'd rather have electric, and we don't do electric at the jam, so I'm out of place. I would be. I think my sinuses would be good for doing a Willie, so this is kind of a Willie and what'd you say it was? Merle.
Yeah.
This is the one they did. Merle comes in on further on in there. If my voice was a little better, I could do a little better rendition of Merle. Living on the road, my friend, I wanna make you pure and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, breath as hot as kerosene. Yeah, your mama's on the boy, butterfingers on the sea. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Broke into a dream. Macho was a bandit boy, horse as fast as polished steel. War's gone outside his span, all the honest world to feel. cheap hotel. Desert's quiet, Cleveland's cold. So the stories will tell. I can lead your prayers true. Save a few for left to do. He only did what he had to do. Now we're growing cold. All the better I was said, could have had him anything. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. You think that I always say, could have had him anything. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. I wish my voice was better, so do you want me to do the old man?
Sure.
I think I did. I didn't do that one here. I did it at the jam, I guess. This probably identifies with a lot of folks. We were all going the wrong way at one time, really. Just didn't know we was going the wrong way. Now and then, an old friend of mine I've not seen for some time will stop by and ask me where I've been, what's on my mind. They wonder why I'm not drinking and still painting the old town red. I tell them I'm serving Jesus now, and the old man is dead. And the man you see before you may look a lot the same. I may wear the same clothes and have the same old name, but you're looking on the outside. You can see inside instead. You would see a brand new man, for the old man is dead. I used to live such a wicked life, had no peace inside. I was lost in darkness, searching for the light. Then one day in a little church, after hearing what the preacher said, I gave my life to Jesus, and the old man is dead. And the man you see before you may look a lot the same. I may wear the same clothes and have the same old name, but you're looking on the outside. You can see inside instead. You would see a brand new man, Galatians 2:20. I am crucified with Christ. Thank you all for having me, and maybe next time I come back, I won't be Willie.
Thank you, Gordon Schulz. Let's try Gordon Schulz. Thank you very much. Our next performer is a man who's been on this stage many times from the area that we call Cater Hill. This is the son of Ernest Berry, the one and only Roger Berry.
Okay, where'd the pig thief go? I lost my pig. Hang on.
Need a pick?
You got one on yours?
Maybe. Let's see.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I probably put it in this pocket up here. I usually leave it on my guitar.
Here's one if you need it.
I got one.
Got one.
Thank you. I found it. Well, I tell you what, it's been a hectic week for me and my wife. We have found us a new house. We've been moving into it. Every morning I couldn't get breakfast, so I had to go up to the local hamburger place and buy breakfast. But I made a lot of friends up there. Then I told them I was moving and I lost them all. I don't know where that comes from. But anyway. I don't want to get too loud here. I want to do a song here tonight that I used to listen to these people a long time ago when I was growing up on these little country shows that came out on in the afternoon. But Teddy and Doyle Wilbur was pretty popular back then. And me and my brother used to sing this song a lot. Am I too loud? Though the brambles took the cabin I was born, and the briars claimed the fields we used to plow, there's a yearning in my heart to be going to that 40-acre patch God sowed in Sprout. Arkansas, are your rivers flowing? Is your cotton growing white as snow? Are the squirrels still barking up on old Crowley's Ridge? Is the girl I was sparking gone and burned another bridge? Arkansas. I have known the troubles I was born to know. I have wanted things a poor man's born to want. think now? I got another one here. I knew I was gonna do that, get up here and forget what I was gonna do. I thought these three songs up on my way from Self-Proclaimed to Winsboro. So I had a lot of time to really think about. You think, what was this song? Isn't that awful? Oh, I don't know. I'll just do something else. Let's see. This guy back here reminded me of a song a while ago. He did one of those rock songs back in the 60s. I think this, I don't know if y'all remember this. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In a jingle jangle morning, I'll come following. Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped, and my toes can't feel the grip. Wait only for my boot heels to go wandering, and ready to go anywhere, and ready for to fade upon my hip parade. Catch your deathly spell my way. Not only will I get it since you're gone. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In a jingle jangle morning, I'll come following. That's all that song since the 60s. Anyway, well, I got one more song now. Let's see. Anybody got any requests? Well, that's getting brave, isn't it?
Buck Owen.
Buck Owen.
Buck Owen.
Okay. What do you want to hear?
Anything.
Okay, that's a good start. One Okay, just a second. I gotta get this Buck Owen side. I had one in my...
Together again.
Love's gonna live here again? I could, I guess. All right, I've done this song in church one time, believe it or not. Love's gonna live here again. Boy, that was good one doing church, wasn't it? This makes all them deacons looking at me. Oh, the sun's gonna shine in my life once more. Love's gonna live here again. Things are gonna be what they were before. Love's gonna live here again. Everybody help me out. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. There'll be no more loneliness. All we have is love's gonna live here again. I hear bees a-humming, well I know the days are coming. Love's gonna live here again. Yeah, There'll be no more loneliness on the catfish. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here again.
Yes.
Okay, let me play it there.
Yeah.
Well, I hear that train coming. That's a train. Well, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. And time keeps dragging on and on and on and on. And that train keeps rolling on down the sand. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno. Okay, God, it wasn't too good. Got you there. Okay, that's it.
Good job, Roger.
Roger Berry. I guess this is on, Roger Berry. Thank you, Roger Berry. Now, what you all came for.
Oh, boy.
When you Google the best that Tinney Chapel has to offer, this picture down here at the bottom comes up on your screen. George Jordan comes to us from Nebraska, from Boys Ranch in West Texas, and he spent much of his career here. Got to Texas as quick as he could, and got to Tinney Chapel as quick as he could. And he has been the quintessential, original Tinney Chapel troubadour ever since. When it comes to putting somebody's picture, somebody's guitar, somebody's voice to represent us, this is the go-to guy. George Jordan.
Yeah, move that thing out of the way there.
Who is that good looking guy? We got the real thing.
We put that out for the mic. Look like him. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. I wrote this song. My mother always liked to look at the mountains. She loved the mountains. So this was for her. It's called Yonder Mountain. Over yonder mountain is where I need to go, back to the place that I used to know, where the young boy is best to stay up with the rest. Oh, back to yonder mountain I must go. Well, that mountain home is calling and seems to draw me back. I need to see those loved ones I left standing by the track. So I'll see you when I see you talk to us on Sunday. I need to feel that feeling once again. That mountain home is calling and seems to draw me back. I need to see those loved ones I left standing by the track. So I'll see you when I see you. Don't know if I'll be back, for I'm going to that mountain I call home. I need that old story they talk to us on Sunday. I need to feel that feeling once again. So I'm going to that mountain I call home. Michael Murphy song. You're awesome moon. You'll find me blue tonight. Oh, with the summer gone, oh, with the fading light. I sailed out on the lake, the children on the shore, the funny summer knows that little country store. I miss the sunny days, I miss those rainy days, and you, I'm gonna miss your girl, I you, I'm gonna miss your girl, I you, I'm gonna miss your girl, I you, I'm gonna miss your girl. Are you a silly man? Don't you know anything? We're gonna stay in touch. We'll give you all the rain. We'll get those pictures out. We'll pass them all around. The fire out on the beach. My goodness, you were around. We're gonna live again. We'll make them live again. I'm gonna miss you, girl, I leave you. I'm gonna miss you, girl, I leave no sickness, toil or danger in that great world to which I go. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep. Yet these fields right before me, where God redeems the rituals keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'll soon be free from every trial. This form shall rest beneath the sun. I'll build the cross of self-denial and enter in that home with God. I'm going there to see my Savior. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home.
Okay, musicians back on stage for George to lead us in Will the Circle Be Unbroken?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pete. I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day. I saw horses rolling for to carry my mother away. Oh,
Y'all come back.
Thank you. Look, Mom, I don't have an instrument.